Hello there, this is Malak and welcome to episode 94 of my Space Haven series. They've done an update and they've made the little grow beds look nicer. They're not contained anymore, which kind of makes sense because they didn't have a contained environment anyway. So the moment the air went bad, they all died anyway. So it's probably no point having them enclosed. So yeah, now this is the graphic to look like they're already enclosed. So now we're just having a look at the new graphic. Look at people working away, planting things. It's good. I approve. Also, it looks like the graphics for the different plants are different. Obviously, the meat always look different, but I'm pretty sure because these fruits, they look like little lemon tree type things, tiny little lemon tree things, which is kind of cool. I like that. I mean, we've got so many fruits now on the go. We've got, I think half of them now are growing fruits. We've got 4 rooms growing fruits. It's great. And then we've got seeds and nuts, veggies, because we hardly need any of them. The meat we don't really need much, but we don't have much of it, so we'll leave it churning for now. No, it's good. I like it. I like it. So yeah, last couple of episodes have been exciting. We've completely stripped down the pirate ship. Like there's nothing there now. Absolutely nothing. Except rubble and death. We will only give you blood and death. Yeah, definitely. That's all we gave them. And also, you know, a very brief home inside our beautiful, beautiful prison system. Has this got... Yeah, it's got stuff in it. I assume that there are jobs at some point going to happen to do that. Anyway, we should probably sell this one to the military alliance because they're slavers. So, how much can we get for slaves? I mean slavers, not slaves. We're not monsters. Ooh, I've noticed that there's icons now. Look, if I click on this, it shows a layout of the ship. Just like down here, it gives us a rough kind of idea. What are the green blobs? Green blobs, looking at my own at the top here, the green blobs. I like how our ship is upside down. I like, because normally you'd expect the cockpit on the top, but anyway. The green blobs are definitely the control console. So here is where the control consoles are. Red are weapon systems at a glance. Yeah, I guess. So that's where their weapon systems are, which makes sense. We've got bays. Okay. Little yellow blobs. What are the yellow blobs? They're just like power things? Okay. Right, it's cool. It's this little updates like that I like. The other thing they updated as well, while we're on the subject of that, is they've changed the research. I think the research trees have been simplified as well. Like there's less length off to the right now. So that looks nicer. They've also got things like disassembly, so we can disassemble blocks. That's cool. Like instead of selling all the soft blocks, we could break them down into their material components, their parts. That's about the only thing that we get in excess of. I mean, Hyperfuel, you could break it down, but then what's the point? All you're getting there is Hyperium, which can be turned into Hyperfuel. But maybe it's for something else as well. What was the other thing as well? Weapon attachments. These are one of the sexy updates as well. So certain weapons, like the assault rifle and the shotgun, have like an under-barrel attachment, or at least an attachment of some sort. So yeah, you can add a flamethrower, grenade launchers, shotgun autoloader, and the incendiary grenade launcher. So yeah, we've got a whole lot of interesting things we can do. So obviously the shotgun autoloader must be an attachment for the shotgun. The rest are going to be for the assault rifle. We'll see how it goes. What else is new? Yeah, I think this is new. The nano wound dressing, which comes from stimulants. And then we've got weed. That's basically what this is. The military alliance don't like it, but it's basically basically weed, but in pill form, I guess. And then you've got nano wound dressing that comes from that, which is not illegal, which is nice. So I'm thinking that's something you can just carry on you, because it's an item fabricator thing. So I think you just carry it on you in your inventory and then just stab people with it while they're on away missions. So boom, that would be better sort of first aid kind of stuff, keep people survivable. And then something I want, the advanced medical bed. That looks like a high-tech shuttlecraft, but you put a person in it. I know it's not a shuttlecraft, but you know it's got like little nacelles on the side. Kind of looks like a shuttlecraft in my opinion. Meh. And then we've still got all the nanotech which we're looking at. This tank that was there before. I really do want the hypersleep tank, but we're gonna have to wait a little while. Yeah, the optronics is definitely important. I think our laser weapons has actually had some time spent on it. I would even say that's higher priority than that. Hypersleep chamber. Well, I kind of want to jump straight to the hypersleep tank. So what I'm going to do these give benefits? They give data sheets, charging efficiency. So I'm going to put that there, so that just when we're ready to make this hypersleep tank, which takes up less space, we're going to then immediately then get hypersleep chamber, X2 hypersleep tank. It just means that we're going to use up less space for hypersleep chambers, because I'm assuming in my head that the hypersleep chambers are going to be somewhere in here. I'm not 100% convinced. I may shrink down the... I may build a wall here. I suppose I should really... Let's talk to the military alliance. Hey guys. We've got nobody on the control console, but we'll get someone will go there. Right? Yeah? Maybe. I think we might have to wait for lunch break over. I'm not going to interrupt people's lunch just to do that. Like how the drones are chilling as well. Look at that! Where's the wild magic drone? I think the wild magic drone's chilling somewhere else. I have no idea. There you go, wild magic. You're there busy doing plant things. Let's speed this up a bit. Okay. So, Necromancer, you're going to the control console. Cool. I think negotiate. Offer? No. Maybe we can't. Maybe it is literally all we can do with the Slavers Guild is give them to the slavers. Maybe. I don't know. Is there like a door that only little drones can go through? Because that would be kind of cool. Anyway, so I guess we're gonna be heading off soon because, yeah, I wanna let's do a bit of designing on here. So I need a bit more space for our sciencey area. So I think I am going to build a wall across there, which means I need to yet again move those things. I think maybe put the kitchen facilities here. So if I just move this over here for now. That's a door there. So obviously we can't do much about that. If we move the toilet to here... I'm just trying to think where best to put things. And then what I think I'm gonna do, because this is long overdue. Have a little wall thing, obviously. And the door. So the toilet is private. Have that little space open so that people can still come and go a little bit easier as they wish. What I'm actually going to do is move that there. Just so that those doors are mirrored. I like it that way. Then I'm going to put some dining area here. See, that's that. Put a dining area out here somewhere. So the bedroom only will be over there. What's a roughly the right place to put this? There are new tables, aren't there, actually? Hang on a second. I think there are more tables now. Yeah! They changed all the tables as well. That was what I vaguely remember reading. They've consolidated some bed options so that you select them, but we're obviously going to stick to bunk beds for now. Cover objects for the main hull. We've got couches, so they've all been consolidated into different options. So I guess an X1 table, which will be... Yep. That looks pretty cool. And I think we can renovate the dining area, I feel. So what I can do is place... If I'm going to put a wall there... Like I say, I want to put an area where there are lots of sleepy pods. So that whole area can be sleepy pods. So let's build that. Okay. Artemis is sleeping now. Yeah, could you just get those built, please, people? Okay. And now we're gonna clear refugee area. Thanks, little drone buddies. Look at them. They're so good. It's a shame we can't assign construction to them. Then I guess 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but there's no gap there. So we could have a similar arrangement as before when we had the crew quarters set up, where you have a double there, a double there, a double there, and a double there. So it's all one big room, but you have 2 doors to be able to get in. But I don't think we need to. This is quite a large area. So I don't think we actually need to do that. So we'll make it a little bit nicer. A little bit. Let's have a little look at the furniture again. So I think an X2 table, definitely. I like the idea of something a little bit more industrial, a little bit more plain, but we shall see how it goes. So there's going to be a row of pods here, I guess. If we put a wall there, we can have... I don't think it really matters too much. One big sleepy barracks at the back, perhaps. We've got plenty of soft blocks, so that's a good thing. Let's test some little layouts out. So if I put a bed there, and then we put the wall sort of there, just one big room. I could always make it so, I actually have a plan. We have slaves, prisoners, and refugees. Okay, they're oh, and apparently tourists as well. I hadn't remembered that tourists were a thing. But if I do multiple bedrooms, then we can have different rooms for different types of people. Yes, they still have the same common areas, the same toilet and everything. But at least I can kind of group them up in a way that sort of keeps them separate. Like, they still mingle, but not horribly so. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm thinking. What's Pat off to do? Well, I tell you what, Pat. If you could just construct the toilet. Thanks, dude. Well, in that sense, if I'm going to have as many separate rooms as possible, then it's a bit more flexible with what we can and can't achieve. Which means putting a random table in here, and then maybe a side table somewhere. Because then I just have as much or as little room as I have. It's a shame that the chairs are all still the same sort of design. For now, that will be that. We're going to have a couple of thermal regulators. I'm going to put one thermal regulator there. And one there. Maybe. Let's speed things up a bit. Now let's just let things happen. Things are happening, this is good. Gonna duplicate that thermal regulator and put it there, I guess. I just want to control the temperature at a reasonable level. Let's leave it for a while. So we want decorations. It's been a very I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's been a very sort of slow and calm and yeah, just been one of those episodes, hasn't it? Where we're just sort of kind of catching up on things. We want nice, clear, clean walls. Yeah, we want plain walls for these guys. I kind of want... I actually now want electronic stuff for those. They look better like that. So many dodgy floors, but that's one big room which does just need a bit of decoration at some point in the future. There's a lot of options that need to be done. But I will slowly get this area sorted. Let's try and get it done before the end of the episode. That would be nice. Well, we're running out of time a little bit. So we're going to have a bit of furniture. Nope. There we go. So if I put a table there and then put a chair at the other side, that will then give me the extent, I suppose, of how much space we need, I guess. But I mean, I don't know, six chairs. I think that's probably enough space. Okay. Right. We need to dismantle that and that. This we need to just move to there. I want these to be done. Let's speed things up because then we'll get done by the end of the episode. Okay, Gillen, you're going to be doing that. Okay, now we're going to put another double bed here. Or is it? Hang on. Maybe not. I like how I'm constantly changing my mind about things. It's so... It's just one of those things. Can't be helped. Well, I mean, it can be helped, but I ain't gonna help it. So if I put, like, walls like that... No point having them miserable. Thermal regulator there. Dismantle that thermal regulator. Have a thermal regulator in the back of this room. It's all coming together. Okay. Finally, we have one little room that's going to be a little bit nicer. I'm not sure exactly who for. Refugees and tourists, I guess. But I don't know how much nicer I can really make it without it getting in the way of other things. So I can put a wall along here. And then I can I've still got space to deal with, because then I've still got that bit of space here that I can wrangle. And other spaces around. So I kind of feel like I can afford to make a slightly posher two-person room. I don't know why it really matters, but it does. And I'm going to do it. Because why the hell not? And then it'll even have nicer decorations. I think I'm going to rotate the table around and put it against that wall, but that's fine. We are getting there. We're getting there, guys. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. So, this is the general build of this. And we can even squeeze... we can even squeeze a posh chair at the head of the table. Oh, actually, I quite like that. I mean, it's not a posh chair, but it kind of looks a bit poshy, you know? We can put some side tables here and there as well. People can still get around that. Okay. Well, Pat, that's not really there for you guys, but I suppose if you want to sit there and chat to Artemis, then that's fine. Artemis is technically a refugee, so therefore not an illegal, you know? Okay. So, that's that. I think I'm more or less... Let's put some nice warmer... Oh, you know what I could do? Let me put the floors in. Actually, before I even put the floors in, what are the walls? I know there's a light there. We can move the light, though. Well, that was a good beat, wasn't it? Okay. Now the hull window. Again, high priority. There we go. Oh, on the floor. Quick. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with it being quick. I mean, there's a nice little carpet. I know it's a very brown room, but, you know... That's that. And then I guess finally we clear the refugee area. Clear the prisoner area. Clear the slave area. Clear the tourist area. So in theory, that should mean that tourists and refugees will go in that room. Now obviously we're going to have situations where we have loads of refugees, so there's going to be some overfill, but at least the posh room will only get used by that. And maybe they'll actually... Maybe they will actually prioritize the nicer room. So yes, refugee area. Prisoner area. Look how that wall is just not highlighting on one of them. Oh well, it looks a bit weird. The slave area, obviously, you're not allowed in there. Tourists are only allowed in there. Okay. It's such a silly little thing. But there you go. So, this episode has been not very much actual progress. Just faffing around. But it'll do. This whole area has been a very long time coming. And yeah, it's finally done. I guess. I mean, we can actually have some nice decorations as well. I think we need to put some decorations on the wall. And we'll have some nice green things there. We'll have a decorative plant in the corner here. Because I think that's important. Maybe one of those big, tall decorative plants. And then maybe a small one here, just to let people, remember that this is a nice place. You have been rescued, kind of thing. There we go. Huzzah! So until next time, I'll call it that an episode. 30 minutes, not too bad. Until next time. Cheerio.